Hello, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan, and today is game number 76 of the 2007 Cleveland Indians Mostly Advanced Stratomatic Replay. And today's matchup is the Cleveland Indians hosting the Oakland Athletics, and today's pitching matchup will be Dan Herron for the A's and Cliff Lee for the Indians. Now, I'm showing you a couple cards that may or may not use. The first is of reliever Ron Flores, who will be in the bullpen. And the next is Rich Harden, who you might remember as a starter a few years earlier, but arm issues or injuries have limited him to a bullpen role. And so these were just in case they need to be used. And if you just see his name, you will now go back to the beginning of the video and remember his card. All right, and we'll get to the action here in just a second. Okay, and Cliff Lee's stats for the year, 4-5 record, and has given up 45 runs, 37 earned in 48 and a third inning, has walked 15 and struck out 26 for a 6.89 ERA. The Indians come into the game with a 34-31 record. The A's come into the game with a 38-37 record. Okay, and now we've got that out of the way. Leading off and playing left field for the A's, Shannon Stewart. Now, we'll tell you the A's have, and the catchers have some of the worst arms I have ever seen in Stratomatic. Stewart is a +3 arms, so look out. 4-8 against a righty, and Lee better look out because that's a leadoff double for Stewart. As he pumps one over Grady Sizemore's head, and they will be holding him on. Oops. And that'll bring up Mark Ellis, the second baseman. 5-10 is a catcher X, and that'll be Victor Martinez, who's a 4. Let's see if Ellis gets to move to third. And he does on the pass ball. But the 16 does allow for a pop-up in front of home plate, and Martinez will redeem himself for letting one get by him, and that's one down. But runner on third with less than 2 outs. He's trying to get the early advantage, and now up is future Indian Nick Indian, not a Guardian. Nick Swisher playing right field today. And a 1-3 against the lefty, fly ball to left. Now, this is not insured. There is Jason Michaels. He has a 0 arm. Stewart is a 13. He gets 2 for being a sac fly, so 15. 1-15, they're going to send him 75% chance. Here's the throw from Michaels, and he is safe on a 10. So 1-0 A's on the sac fly by Swisher. And there are 2 down, but there is nobody on. And here's Eric Chavez. Five, 4. And thankfully that's against the lefty because that's a fly ball to right. And there is Trout Nixon to put it away. And that will retire the side. Boy, that's a deadly roll if that's against a righty, because that's a home run chance. But against the lefty, that's fine. So the A's do get 1, and after half inning, it is the A's 1 and the Indians coming to bat. And due up for the Indians, Grady Sizemore, Casey Blake, and Victor Martinez. And here's the pitch from Herron to Grady Sizemore. 6-5. And against a lefty. Oh, that's a limit. 6-5 against the lefty. That's a 9, so that'll get over Mark Kontze's head. And into second with a leadoff double is Grady Sizemore. Now, the problem is that was an A Steeler He'd be a 1 to 10. Take 2 off for... he'd be a 50-50 chance to steal third, but I think with the leadoff batter, they'll just try to keep him there. And I'll bring up Casey Blake. 1-8 against a righty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. And here is Victor Martinez. And a 1-3. It's a fly ball to left. 2 down. And here is Travis Hafner. And that's die off the table. Timeout. Okay, and here is the pitch to Hafner again. And a 3-5. Against a righty, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Heron bears down after a leadoff double. And after 1 complete, it is the A's 1 and the Indians nothing. And due up for the A's, Cust, Crosby, and Johnson. And here's Jack Cust, designated hitter. 6-2 against a lefty is a fly ball to right. Going back is Nixon, has room and will make the catch. 1 down. And here is Bobby Crosby. 5-10, another catcher X, but I don't think this one's in range. And no, it is not. Martinez is an E5. E5 and a 7 will be good enough. So a little dribbler out in front of the plate. And Martinez will pounce on it and throw to first. 2 down. And here is Dan Johnson, who is a hero in Tampa Bay for his heroics in the 2011 game 162 against the Yankees. And a 4-8, and that's a 6, so that'll go off the wall and a 2-out double by Johnson. And that'll bring up Mark Kotze, who is now the manager of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and a former Cal State Fullerton Titan, I believe. And a 5-9 against a lefty. Ground ball to second. And there is Barfield to put it away and retire the side. Go to the bottom of the second. Still 1-0 A's. And do it for the Indians. Johnny Peralta, Ryan Garko, and Trot Nixon here in the bottom of the second. And here is Peralta. 2-10. And that's a fly ball to right. There is Swisher to put it away. 1 down. And here is Ryan Garko. And that's a foul ball. Do it again. 6-6. And that's a 16. So that'll be a base hit. Cutting it off is, we'll say, the left fielder Stewart. And it's a 1-out single for Garko. They will not hold him on. And here's Trot Nixon. They will not hit and run with him. 5-9 against a lefty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 down here in the bottom of the second. And here's Jason Michaels. 6-7. That's a 10, so that'll extend the inning. Base hit for Michaels. Only going to second is Garko, and here's Josh Barfield. For 7, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians strand 2, and after 2 complete, it is the A's 1 and the Indians nothing. And due up for the A's, Jason Kendall. Then back to the top of the order, Shannon Stewart and Mark Ellis. And here's the pitch to Kendall. 6-8 against a righty, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's 1 down. That is first strikeout of the day for Cliff Lee. And here's Shannon Stewart. 2-7 against the lefty is a ground ball to short. Peralta is there, 2 down. And here is Mark Ellis. 2-6, and that's not the column you want to play with, but he can be okay there. Fly ball to right, and there is Nixon, and that'll the A's go down in order, and then I'll retire the side. Go to the bottom of the third, still 1-0 A's, and due up for the Indians, top of the order. Sizemore, Blake, and Hafner. Okay. Here is Grady Sizemore. 4-5, swing and a miss, strike 3. That is 5 strikeouts for Dan Herron already in the game. Here's Casey Blake, 1 down here in the bottom of the third. And that's a 3-10. Ground ball to second in the hole is Ellis will get to it and throw out Blake, 2 down. And here's Victor Martinez. 6-8, and this is against a lefty, and that's a 2-out walk to Victor Martinez. And here is Travis Hafner. And a 1-5, and that's a 13. That was a 13. And sorry, there we go. 13 is, and that gets over the head of the center fielder. And going into second is Hafner, and going to third is Martinez. And the Indians trying to get a 2-out rally going here. And here's Johnny Peralta with the chance to maybe put the Indians ahead here in the bottom of the third. 3-8 will not get it done. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 6 strikeouts for Herron. The Indians strand 2 more, and after 3 complete, it is 1-0 A's. And due up for the A's is Swisher, Chavez, and Cust. Here is Swisher. And a 6-7. And against a right-handed batter, because he's a switch hitter, that's a 13. And getting there is Blake, and will make the play, 1 down. And here is Eric Chavez. 5-4. And once again, getting these lefty 5-4s, thankfully. Fly ball to right, and Nixon was there. 2 down, and here's Jack Cust. And that's a 3-10. And that ball is hit deep to left field. Looking up is Michaels, and into Souvenir City. Home run for Jack Cust on a 1-18, and that's a 7. So it is now 2-0 A's. As Cust makes his way to the bases. 310. Yep, that's a home run. And here's Bobby Crosby. 6-8. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. The A's add on here in the 4th, and after 3.5, it is the A's 2 and the Indians nothing. And due up for the Indians, Ryan Garco, Trot Nixon, and Jason Michaels. Okay, and here is Garco. 6-8. And wow, Dan Heron has it working tonight. We'll say he got him looking. 7th strikeout for Heron. And here's Trot Nixon. 3-10, ground ball to short. Crosby is there, 2 down. Here's Jason Michaels. And a 6-11 against a righty, and that's another 2-out walk. And Michaels has reached base twice today. And here is Josh Barfield. Barfield struck out his first time up. 2-9, and he'll simply grounder to second. Easy play for Ellis, and that will retire the side. 4 complete here at Jacobs Field. The A's 2 and the Indians nothing. And due up for the A's, Johnson, Kotze, and Kendall. And this is Cliff Lee's point of weakness inning, so we will keep an eye on that. Now, the Indians have moved Jason Stanford, who started on one of my previous games on the channel. So you can see what what his card looks like if you follow. If not, please follow. He is our designated long man now. So here is Johnson to face Lee. 2-8, draws a walk. So leadoff walk to Dan Johnson. And here is Mark Kotze. 4-7. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball to left. Michaels is there. 1 out. And we are not holding Kotze on. Or we're not holding Johnson on, I'm sorry. And here is Kendall, Jason Kendall. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And a 3-6 pop-up. Left side of the right side of the infield, sorry. Peralta there puts it away, 2 down, and here is Shannon Stewart. And that's a foul ball, strike 1. 4-6. And against a righty, that's a walk, so second walk of the inning for Cliff Lee. And that'll bring up Mark Ellis, and this may be his last, Lee's last batter, by hook or by crook, maybe. And here's the pitch to Ellis. And that's a foul ball. Jeez, sorry about that, guys. Try to keep the dice on the table. 4-6. And that's another walk, and I think that will be it for Cliff Lee, as he is now tired. And that will load the bases. And do we want to bring in the lefty Stanford, or do we want to bring in a righty for... Let's see here. So against the righty, he's got a couple. I think we'll let Lee try to get out of this This may end up costing them the game. They're already down 2-0. All right, this will be Lee's last batter. Either he gets out of the inning or he gives up runs, and he'll be pulled anyway. Stanford is loosening, as is Fernando Cabrera. 3-7, and he gets out of it. Fly ball to center. There is Sizemore, and that will retire the side. The A's leave them loaded, and we go to the bottom of the fifth, 2-0. Wow, got the one or two hole, 3 holes in the 3 column, and definitely Lee will be pulled after this. Like I said, we have Stanford and Cabrera loosening. I will pull up Stanford's card if I use it in a bit. But okay, we got the bottom half of the fifth. Once again, top third of the order: Sizemore, Blake, and Martinez. Third time through the order for Heron. And Sizemore doubled the lead off the bottom of the first, but struck out his last time up. And Heron can go 6 before he gets tired. And that's a 1-8. Draws a walk. And Sizemore, he's being held on, but it doesn't matter. Kendall's a +2 arm. So that makes him a 1-15 to steal. Or do you hit and run with Casey Blake? Actually, no. I want to steal so bad, but maybe with, well, then you got the big boppers coming up after this. You know what? They're going to hold on Blake, hold on Sizemore. That improves Blake to an A hit and run. The worst that can happen maybe is that, you replace Blake with Sizemore, but okay. So they're going to hit and run with Blake. He's going to be an A hit and run. And here's the pitch. Off goes Sizemore. And that's a 10. That might be a, let's see here. A and a 10. Pops it up. Second baseman Ellis is there. 1 down. And at least he didn't do double play. Here's Victor Martinez for 11. And against a lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. And then we're not going to take the bat out of Hafner's hand. For 12 against the lefty, ball 4. And once again, the Indians have 2 on with 2 out. See if they can actually cash in here. Here's Johnny Peralta. Five, 7, and yes, they will, at least for a run. 1-2 would have been a triple, but that's a 7. That's good enough for a single. In to score is Sizemore. Going to third is Hafner. And the Indians have cut the deficit to 2-1. That's Peralta's 37th RBI. And Indians trying to get some more 2-out magic. Here's Ryan Garko. Don't quite want to start using their bullpen, but let's see here. We have Dallas Braden. Yes, the perfect game fame was in the bullpen. And they will have Ron Flores loosening as well. So here's Garko. 1-11, just missed a home run chance. Fly ball to left, and that'll retire the side. But the Indians do get 1 here in the 5th, and after 5 complete, it is the A's 2 and the Indians 1. And I'm going to take a quick timeout here while I pull up the Jason Stanford card. And we'll try to get him some work here, and we'll take a timeout. Okay, let me get Stanford in the books here. All right, Lee goes the official stats for Cliff Lee here. Oops. 5 innings, 2 earned runs. Let's see, did he walk anybody? Did not walk anybody. And struck out 2. All right, that'll bring on Jason Stanford, the first out of the bullpen. And he will face Chavez, Cust, and Crosby here in the top of the 6th. And a 3-6 against the lefty. Ground ball back to the mound. Stanford throws the first one down, and here's Jack Cust, who homered to give the A's a 2-0 lead his last time up. And a 4-6 against the lefty is a fly ball to left. Michaels is there, 2 down. Oops, 1 down, now 2 down. And here's Bobby Crosby. And a 5-5 against the righty is a fly ball to right. Nixon is there in 1-2-3 inning for Jason Stanford. And we go to the bottom of the 6th, 2-1 A's. And this is Herron's point of weakness, and he will face bottom third of the order, Nixon, Michaels, and Barfield. All right, here's Trent Nixon. 2-12 against a righty, fly ball to center. And there is Kotze, 1 down. Here's Jason Michaels. 4-7. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for Michaels. And that is the 9th strikeout for Herron. And here is Josh Barfield. 5-8, ground ball to second. Tough play for Ellis. A 2 rated. Does a 4? Yes, he does. Nice play by Ellis to range towards second base. Gets it, throws the first in time to get Barfield. And a 1-2-3 inning for Herron here in the 6th. We go to the 7th. The A's lead 2-1. They will keep Herron out there. They go 1-2-3, but he is going to the 4th time through the order. Sorry, I didn't do the outs. 1, 2, and done. And Stanford will stay out for the 7th inning. Maybe try to eat up a couple innings here. And he will face bottom third of the order, Johnson, Kotze, and Kendall here in the 7th. 2-7. Draws a walk. And Johnson has been on base all 3 times, double and 2 walks. They will not hold him on. And here's Mark Kotze, not expecting a bunt. He's a debunter anyway. 2-10. And that's a line drive right to the first baseman. Garco snags it. 1 down. And here is Jason Kendall. Maybe with nobody out, I would have bunted, not with 1 out. Oops. Let me get Johnson on first base. 4-10 against a righty. That's a ground ball to short. Can Peralta get to it? 3 and a 5. He does. He throws, just gets Kendall. Going to second is Cust. There are 2 outs. That was a ground ball C. 2 down, back to the top of the order in Shannon Stewart. 4-5 against the Ray. That's a pop-up right side of the infield. Blake calls for it, makes the catch, And that will retire the side. The A's strand 1. And it's stretch time here at Jacobs Field. Senior, take me out to the ball games. At the old ball game. All right, and Heron will be on stricter and restrictions here. Let's see here. We'll have Flores and Braden loosening up. I want to try to save Santiago Casilla for the 8th inning, if possible. So, or they can just let Heron maybe get through the 7th. All right, so here's Dan Heron. He's only given up 4 hits and walked 4 so far in 6 innings of work. Here's Grady Sizemore. Walked his last time up. And a 3-4, and he walks again. Uh-oh. And I don't think they're going to waste any more time. Let's see, we got righty, switchy, and lefty. I think we'll go with Flores. Okay. Hope this works out. Okay. So Flores is a left-hander. And he is a 4E51. Wow. And he goes relief of 1. Okay. So I'm going to get Flores in the scorebook here. After the leadoff walk. So Heron goes 6 innings and will be responsible for Sizemore on first. They'll be expecting a bunt. He'd be a C bunter and an A hit and run. Tried the hit and run last time, didn't quite work. But Sizemore is a 1-15. They're going to go for it. And here's the pitch. Sizemore takes off. That's an 18, and he is caught. So I'm going to say 2-6 is Kendall still shows he has a gun. Let's see if that comes back to bite the Indians here. Here's Blake. 2-2. And that's a base hit, of course. And thankfully they did bring in the left-hander, because that would have been a home run chance. It would have been a successful home run. So, base hit for Blake. And here's Victor Martinez. They will not hold on. Blake. 5-6 against a righty. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. And here's Travis Hafner. Three, 4, draws a walk. And Hafner has reached base 3 times today. And here is Johnny Peralta, who drove in the only run for the Indians so far. And Flores gives up another walk and or hit. He will be tired, and they'll still have they'll have Casilla loosening to maybe pitch to get the final out here if needed. All right, here's Peralta facing Flores, and a 1-10 fly ball left field, going back, and in front of the track is Stewart. Makes the catch. 1-14 home run chance, and that's an 18. Oh, wow. And so we're through 7. Do we want to let... And the Indians are going to make a change in the outfield. Franklin Gutierrez will come in and play right field for Trot Nixon. We'll take a timeout and we'll get the changes done. All right, this will be Stanford's third inning of work. We'll say that this is his point of weakness. Fernando Cabrera, and maybe we'll get Rafael Perez loosening in the pen. Stanford's so far gone 2 scoreless innings, only giving up a walk. And here is Mark Ellis. 3-7, pop up. Barfield's under it, 1 down. And here is Nick Swisher. 6-5 against a right-handed hitter. Nope, hold on. Let me get Stanford's card. 6-5. And that's an 11, so that will get cut off nicely by Sizemore. And Nick Swisher is on with a 1-out single. And let's see here. What do we have? That's train of lefties. We're going to bring in, as some people affectionately called him in Cleveland, Rafael Left, because he was so dominant against left-handed hitters. Rafael Betancourt was called Rafael Right, because he was dominant against right-handed hitters. So we're going to bring in Perez here. Stanford pitched 2 solid innings, but we're going to relieve him right now with 1 out here in the top of the 8th. All right, so Perez to face Chavez. 5-5. Caught him looking, strike 3. So that's 2 down. And here's Jack Cust. 3-7. That's a 9. That's Barfield is there, gets it, throws to first, and in time. And that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Santiago Casilla. To replace Flores, who pitched the 7th inning. Did what they needed him to do. Here's Casilla, and they want to transition him to Alan Embry, who is now the closer after Houston Street has gone on the DL. And Casilla will face Garco, Gutierrez, and Michaels. Two, 4 against a righty. Fly ball center field. There is Katse. Get him in. Sorry, get Casilla listed here. 1 down. And here's Gutierrez. (112) draws a walk, and Gutierrez, being a B stealer, would be a 1-12. But they will not. And here's Jason Michaels. No, we don't want to pinch hit for Ben Francisco here. So we'll leave Michaels in. All right. Not expecting a bunt. 4-5. And against a righty, swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, and here's Josh Barfield. 6-4. Wow. Just missed a double chance. But that's a fly ball. The center racing it is Katse, and that will retire the side. We go to the top of the 9th. And it's 2-1 A's. I don't think we want to leave Perez in. Kind of overworked him lately. We'll bring in Fernando Cabrera. So he will be on a limited leash. All right, so 2/3 of an inning for Perez. And here is Bobby Crosby. 5-2, and he draws a walk. And here's Dan Johnson. Not expecting a bunt here. 4-4. And that's a center field X that's not going to be in range for Sizemore, even as a 1. On a 10, he is an E2. And a 3 will be a 2-base error. Unbelievable. So first and third, or second and third, after Sizemore may have lost it in the lights, they'll give him an error. And do you walk Kotze? No, I guess you don't walk Kotze. We'll bring the infield in. That's not Cabrera's fault. Here's the pitch to Kotze. Infield in, nobody out. 3-7. And he walks Cabrera to load the, or Kotze to load the bases. Let's see, what do we have? We have righty, righty, righty. Well, I guess you got to leave Cabrera in. Here's Kendall. Bases loaded, nobody out. Chance for the A's to break this open. And the infield will remain in. 6-11. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will help. 1 down in. Whoops. Walk to Kotze. And strikeout to Kendall. All right, that'll bring up Shannon Stewart. 1 down, bases loaded, infield still in. 1-7, doesn't matter. Base hit center field. In to score is Crosby. In to score is Johnson. And the 2-base error is costly by Sizemore. Moving to third is Kotze. And it's now a 4-1 lead for the A's. And then we'll bring up Mark Ellis. We have Tom Masney and Rafael Betancourt loosening in the pen. This will probably be Cabrera's last batter. Infield is back. Actually, no, we're going to... Yeah, we'll play back, try to get the double play ball. Not holding any runners on. 3-7. Infield fly rule, pop up to the second baseman. Barfield puts it away, 2 down. Oops. And are we going to bring in... I guess we'll just leave Cabrera in. He's not necessarily tired. He has to get 3 outs for him to be tired. All right, here's Swisher. 2 on, 2 out. Infield normal. 5-7. And that's off the wall. In to score is Kotze. They were not holding on Stewart. 14 makes him a 16 with no arm from Sizemore. So he'd be a 16, 1 to 16. They're going to send him, and that's a 4, and he is safe. So the A's have broken it wide open. 4 here in the 9th. And that'll be it for Fernando Cabrera. They'll bring in Masney to try to finish off the 9th here. So, runner on second. And the A's leading it by the score of 6 to 1. Maybe they'll bring out Embry just in case. Here's Masney to face Chavez. And here's the pitch to Chavez from Masney. As people are starting to head for the exits here in Cleveland. 4-6. And wow. And another base runner to outwalk, and that'll bring up the 9th man to bat. Jack Cust, 9th man to bat in the inning. Let's see if Masney can't get him. 3-4, and that's a fly ball to center. Sizemore will get under this one and put it away. Tire the side, but the Sizemore error, very costly. So it leads to 4 runs, and the A's have a 6-1 lead going into the 9th. And they won't have Casilla come on. Dallas Braden will come on to start the 9th. I don't think that if they need to bring in Embry, it will be because of desperation. So here's Dallas Braden. Third pitcher of the night. And here's the pitch from Braden to Sizemore. 3-3. And against the lefty, base hit the left. And they will not hold Sizemore on. Let's say they go indifferent. I wish there was an indifferent chance for an indifference roll. How about this? I'll roll a d6. 1 through 3. He gets a chance to steal. 4, 5, or 6, they hold him on. That's a 5, they hold him on. Okay. So here's Casey Blake. 1-9 against the lefties. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down. I'll bring up Victor Martinez. 2-7, ground ball to short, the second for 1, the relay ball game. And the Indians fall 6-1 tonight to the A's, and we'll be right back with your box score. All right, final line score: 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the A's. 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error for the Indians. The Indians also left 10 men on base. That'll be part of it. All right, so that'll do it for here in Cleveland. Do not know when my next game will be. However, since when I finish up the A series, I may come back and do a Mike McCormick game, since we'll be pretty close to the dates there to get that started. So maybe I'll do that as my next game. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of any new videos. And whatever game you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good night, everybody. Once again, the A's moved to 39-37 with a 6-1 win. The Indians fall to 34-42. Have a good night, everybody.